The Gambia Education Policy 2016-2030 says a child should not trek 2 to 5 kilometers in the lower and senior categories to get education. The government under President Barrow is near achieving the lofty goal. Thus, the expansion of schools in the Upper River region to promote access to education comes with joy to educationalists, parents, and students. And Jiba is the principal of the Numuyel Upper and Senior Secondary School. Jiba said what the government needs to do now is to enforce compulsory education, since the Constitution of the Gambia recognized education as a fundamental human right, and that it should be compulsory and available to all.
I'm on my fourth circular community. For them, education is first, Western education, conventional education is secondary. When you go to the village, you see a lot of boys, a lot of children who are not going to school. Those at home, those are not even at madrasa or conventional school, are far more than those that were there. So let it be a right, not an opportunity. So the president will help us do that.
In Koina, a waiting jubilant crowd of the old and the young ushered in President Barrow into the village. They did it with one notion. The president has built an upper basic school for them, the first since independence in 1965. Sheriff Sedi is the principal.
Normally, students travel 11 kilometers from Koina to Fatoto upper basic school to have their upper basic classes in Fatoto. But then we have some difficulties before, because we have an enrollment of 673 students for only 6 classrooms. So basically that was a big challenge. Most of our students were having their lessons outside under the big tree, under the veranda and the light. Now with the intervention of MRC Holland Foundation, the Gambian government, in the addition of these 12 classrooms, we'll be able to hold all the 673 students.
Speaking on behalf of the community, the Parents Teachers Association Chairman, Seku Samura, said they are delighted that their children can now complete secondary school education while still living with them in the community.
In the past, our girls' education will discontinue at grade 6 because no parents dares allow your girl child to trek to Fatoto daily, afraid of rape and other forms of attack by bandits.
President Barrow also inaugurated the Garawol Basic Cycle School. It is an 18th new classroom block, 12 of them new and 6 were renovated. The expansion of the school has stimulated a percentage rise in the enrollment. Last academic year, the student population was 673, but has risen to 1,024 this year, said Principal Bakari Mane.
Now we have grade 7, 8, and 9. Now those people have chance to complete their 9 years on interrupted basic education.
Kisima Sise, the PTA chairman at the school, is appealing for a senior secondary school, as Garawol, which is considered the most populated settlement in the Upper River region, is now boasting of a population of over 20,000 people, most of them children.
From Garawol to Sirwo right now,
From Garawol to Fatoto is 4 kilometers, but our students' enrollment in Garawol is over 1,000, indicating the newfound zeal for education on the part of the community.
The Numuyel, Koina and Garawol school projects is the result of a fruitful partnership between the Gambia government and the MRC Holland Foundation. Henrietta Bruma Sonko coordinates the foundation.
I think we've heard it many times. We mainly build infrastructure and we provide scholarships as well. We provide infrastructure for rural schools in every corner of the country. We are close to 4,000 classrooms, 4,000 scholarships, 400 schools, and about close to 2,000 teacher accommodation.
President Barrow's Sunday tour of schools was preceded by a tour of industrial sites in the West Coast region to examine their impact on the lives of Gambians and the inauguration of the Kiang Jali Health Center in the Lower River region. Information Minister Dr. Ismaila Cisse said he's impressed with the President's development trajectory and his vision for the Gambia.
What I have seen in this store is unprecedented. The President has a vision to transform this country, and I've seen it firsthand during this tour. We started with the industrial visits. The President wants to ensure that we promote industrialization in this country and promote food security. And we are doing that. We visited the farm production sites for onions and potatoes. We've seen what the capacity they are producing. Very soon, we will not need to import onions or potatoes with the rice value chain in this country. That is a given. We visited the health centers. You've seen delivery rooms inside, fully AC, ensuite. Every delivery room has a toilet to make sure women deliver in dignity. We have never seen this before in places that have never had healthcare centers before since independence. We've seen it here. We've seen it in Jali, a village that has never gotten a healthcare before. Look at the road going to Kiang West to go to Jali, providing access to roads, connecting communities, promoting trade. We've seen it. Not only that, promoting education.
The President tour of schools further speaks volume of his desire to ensure distance and terrain shouldn't be barriers to education. Louis Mendy, GRTS.